Hi, here I am going to share my experience and hardness of life at the next segment of my education. Just after completing intermediate from the Uttar Pradesh board, I was supposed to enter in next stage of education, that was graduation. As I was already chosen mathematics in my intermediate education, so I had opportunity to enter either BSc mathematics or may opt engineering, or I can opt any graduate subject, just BA program, maybe BCom program. But at that time, in the last decade of 20th century, that means 1990 to 2000, that decades, it was very much fascinating for the people, individual, as a student, as a parents, that their son or daughter may get admission in engineering, and after 4 years completing the graduation they will get the job and may become like engineer they are considering, but in private MNC or I don't suppose there is any work related to engineering. They are simply assistants. Assistant, no engineering. Engineering graduates were simply hired or placed from the campuses, whatever branch they had, even still the same situation. And the companies used to give them few week training, explain their work, what they have to do, and simply they placed into MNC and put in the offices. Yes, they have to do work. There is no application of engineering, no application of brain, just labor. The same situation 2 days also for the company and MNC culture, what I can understand. So I was decided not to go this engineering stream and go for science and research. So the first decision was to enter in the science, that means Bachelor of Science program. Now second decision was pending to take where to take admission. There was a college in my town. First option, or I have to go nearby the university campus, or third option to anywhere in other part of other institution in the Uttar Pradesh state. Because as I mentioned in my earlier video, when I was in intermediate, the Uttar Pradesh government was taken very strong decision to control cheating in the examinations. At that year, very less students were passed, and if we talking about the first class scores, they were very less in numbers. So I had opportunity to get admission anywhere, either college, university, either state university, either central university. Now this was the point where family support, family confidence were came into picture. So at that time, what was the situation surrounding and discussion? It was decided that I have to get admission in the nearby college, postgraduate college. So I got admitted, accepted as a student, Bachelor of Science with mathematics, physics, and chemistry, three subjects. At that time, there was the practice that one has to take three subjects, and the third was the option. It can take either one. But I took all the PCM. This was the one thing that happened. At that time, means the last decade of the 20th century, it was very much, we can think, dynamically changing, very much problematic duration. At that time, there was a discussion about the reservation policies in India. The Mandal Commission's directives were implemented. The OBC reservations were placed, and the whole country were burning against this policy of the government, and that was directly or indirectly affecting each and every individuals, either from reserve category, from non-reserve category, either the student, either the employee, either common man, everyone affecting one or either ways. So I was in that period. Definitely that effect come upon me also. That was the effect on external part. That means social aspect. Other than that, the second part, that is internal things. During the certain experiences, I took some decision on my own at that time, because always I had some confidence upon me, on myself, the internal confidence since my school days that I can do something. So I thought around what was the general mindset of the people, and even the same things today in the middle class families. What was that time? Every parents had only the thought process that simply his son or daughter may become graduate. After graduation, they can get job. Many jobs you can get, many jobs if you are not going for any specialized thing. You are not wanted to become scientist, professor, researcher. So by graduation, any job you can get, even small clerk, either big clerk, that means civil services examination, IS, IPS, that is administrative job. In North India, state like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, still that is one considered one of the glamorous job. But it is only for those, I think, those who have no knowledge for the other side. And in even 2025, the middle class mindset is the same. Whether one is small or big positions, rich or poor, the middle class families, parents, are only one agenda. Anyhow, his son or daughter simply become the graduate and just start earning how early possible. They are thinking extremely self for their own, that anyhow just start collecting money and just ensure they are surviving with comfortable. If everyone keep thinking like that, what will happen for science, technology, advancement, development, all other progresses? Is everyone thinking to just survive their life, their family? just after graduation the world stop, what will happen for other higher studies? But this is the problem of the middle class society in India, and they will never come up after it. They will remain in the same mindset, and they will always will be in that mindset only. In between there are few, those who can decide and think themselves, they can come forward after that one. I am considered one among such person who can take own decision, who may decide his own future. So what I did, I think that moving forward to take the better education, to move learning for a long time, to receive higher degrees, you should be financially independent. Then, being the student of BSc Part 1, I started my own coaching classes in my house, in City House. At that time, I was teaching students of variety different classes. In Basti district, there was one diploma college, polytechnics. So, in first year, second year, there are mathematics. Even third year, fifth semester, some also mathematics are related in mechanical branch. So, mostly all branch of students were coming to me to learn mathematics in my coaching. I also teaching at that time 9th and 10th, 11th and 12th class students for all three subjects, mathematics, physics and chemistry. While in BSc Part 1, I was teaching students for BSc students of the same college to mathematics, physics and chemistry. So, within few months, I became very much popular in the area and the college. And I had command that I was devoting the time, morning and evening, to teach the students. I was attending my regular classes and scored highest mark among few in my graduation years also, BSc 1, 2, 3. So I was top 2, 3, up to 5 students rank. And if we counted in total marks of the students, the difference were because due to practical examinations at that time. Theory may be very good, but in practical, maybe there may high variation. It was the effect of the then situation of the society due to Mandal Commission, that is reserved and non-reserved policies, and that forced to everyone to think in their own dimension, ensuring their own benefits, and it's affecting the students at that time. So I was affected adversely. But anyhow, I crossed BSc with first class, with good marks, even distinction in mathematics. And I had very good experiences, and I had very sweet memories. I had very good teachers because they were for the students. They were belonged to old generation. They were not polluted by their brain. They were real teachers. They were dedicated for the students. So I learned many things, and their knowledge is still motivating us. So, due to good teachers, I was able to learn, able to achieve and completed graduation with first class. And during this bachelor's period, even by beginning of the graduation, I was financially independent completely. And since then, in my future struggle and education part, I was remain independent because I had developed the skill of teaching in all stages, all next classes, in even MSc duration, PhD duration. Later, I taught students of different categories, masters, engineering entrance, medical entrance student to physics, chemistry, and even civil servant students while I was in Delhi doing research at Delhi University. I taught in several coaching institutions for general studies, statistics, general knowledge papers. So I had very long and vast experience that I will share in next video. Thank you.